Yo, what's up guys? Just a quick heads up, I'm going to be out of town for this week. I'm going to be on vacation, but I still will have, I'd say 1 or 2, maybe 3 videos planned for you guys throughout the week. But either way, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and leave a quick like on today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how Kevin Durant really likes the Chicago Bulls core and future, and how Zach LaVine is finally becoming a #1 scoring option, how Troy Brown Jr. needs more minutes, and Billy Donovan's terrible lineups and rotations. Either way, like I said, let's just jump right into it. You know, I did make a post-game reaction video yesterday, but I did delete it because I just kind of wanted to make a quick video today talking about all of it and just save you guys some time and make one video and cover every topic. But either way, the Bulls did lose last night to the Atlanta Hawks. The Bulls are currently 22-29 at the time as I'm recording this video. And let's just say Zach LaVine is a special man. You know, I can't believe just a few months ago, Bulls fans wanted to trade him. You know, just a few months ago, he blossomed into, I'd say, a true #1 scoring option. Of course, he's still working on bringing wins with that, and who knows if he could be a true #1 scoring option on a championship team. And the more and more I question this is a very debated topic, I'd say. So leave some comments below today's video if you guys believe Zach LaVine could be a #1 scoring option on a championship winning team. You know, at the same time, I can see it, and at the same time, I can't. I feel like Zach would be a perfect second option, but at the same time, just like nights like last night, I could see him becoming a #1 option just because scoring's so easy to him. You know, in 39 minutes last night, Zach LaVine did put up a 50-burger. He dropped 50 points, which is a career high. He broke a bunch of Bulls records and NBA records. But either way, the Bulls did not get a W, and Zach LaVine was not happy with that. You know, last night he said he would have traded the 50 points for a W any night, and I'm with him on that. You know, I love to hear that from Zach because people still think he's nothing more than just a ball hog or a scorer, I'd say. And people still think he's just a dunker, which is crazy as well. You know, like I said, it's crazy that Bulls fans wanted to trade this man just a few months ago and wanted the Chicago Bulls to tank again. But like I said, the Bulls need to get this man some help. Other than LaVine and Vooch, nobody really helped this Bulls team out. I mean, Coby White had 11, but it was a bit too late in the fourth quarter. And other than Zach, Vooch, and Coby, and nobody else was even close to scoring in double figures. And that's just sad, man. We wasted Zach LaVine's 50-point game. We should have won this game. We were on a 3-game win streak. It's just a sad day to be a Bulls fan. But either way, definitely leave some comments below today's video if you guys think Zach LaVine could be a #1 scoring option, and some comments about the game last night. And speaking of the game last night, Billy Donovan, you know, he's a great head coach in this league. He's a much better head coach than Jim Boylen will ever be. But at the same time, his rotations and lineups really question me at times. You know, Markkanen has been playing the small forward position some games. You know, I understand that I guess to a point because he's more of just a shooting guard, a 7-foot shooting guard. That's all I see him as. But another thing that bothered me last night, Lauri Markkanen only had 5 points and 5 rebounds and pretty much almost 30 minutes of playing time. If you want $20 to $25 million a season and you also want to be a starter in this league, you got to do more than that. That's just disappointing. I don't see the Bulls bringing Lauri Markkanen back. He just doesn't fit with us. He's just too soft, and he just doesn't help out Zach LaVine. And anytime last night Zach LaVine crossed the half-court line, he was literally getting double or triple teamed at times, and none of the Bulls role players helped him out, which is very sad. But back to Billy Donovan's terrible minutes and terrible rotations. You know, I understand the Bulls are still trying to develop and win this season, but the Bulls just won 3 in a row, and this Hawks team was missing some key pieces, and you could see Trae Young was cooking Sato and Coby White throughout the whole night. So why was, I'd say, the Bulls' best defender, Troy Brown Jr., not on Trae Young at all last night? You know, Troy Brown is easily one of the Bulls' best defenders, if not the Bulls' best defenders, and he only played 15 minutes last night. He should have been guarding Trae Young from the jump. He should have been on him all night. Anytime Trae Young was on the court, Troy Brown should have been on the court defending him. I don't care if he picked up 6 fouls. You know, he should have been out there the whole night. I just don't understand Billy Donovan's, I'd say, lineups at times, especially with Markkanen at the small forward. You know, Coby closing out the game, same with Markkanen when they both have struggled, and it just hasn't worked throughout the season. They're both liabilities on the defensive end. Daniel Theis only played 12 minutes as well. Troy Brown only played 15. I just don't understand that. You know, Patrick Williams didn't do much. Thaddeus Young really didn't do much either, which is just, that kind of surprises me. Thad's been very consistent throughout this season. Last night was just a very rough game. I truly do believe Troy Brown needs way more minutes. He's way too talented. He used to be a point guard in high school or college. He said he could play the point guard position. He can run the offense. He's a good shooter. The Bulls' best defender. He just really tries on the defensive end. You could see it. He's always getting over screens and always up in guys' face. I just wish Billy Donovan starts giving Troy Brown and Daniel Theis more minutes. 15 and 12 last night is just unacceptable. But either way, the final topic in today's video is about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has been talking about the Chicago Bulls' future recently. He was recently on a podcast, and he was on a podcast back in September saying Zach LaVine has superstar potential. I'm going to throw up both those videos right now.
Vuce is nice, too. Like you said, Vuce is nice. You think that's a good pairing to, kind of get a foundation set up with?
Yeah. What you think?
Zach is as pretty as Kyrie's game is, Zach is kind of like that.
Yes,
his game
man.
is that version of the 6'8" guy. His game is ridiculous.
Bro, when you got guys like them three, because them two, I'm sorry. I mean, shit, I want to throw Coby White in there too.
Coby is nice.
Because I feel like he a part of their future. Like, he going to be the guy. That's the point. And you got three guys that can get it from 3 levels on the court. I don't give a fuck. What else you got? You got something with that. That 2 all-stars at that, and another guy who a wild card right now, but can go off crazy and get you 30, any given night. When you got that on your team, that's a great start.
Kevin, who are some of the young guys this year when you've been watching that maybe you have played against once or haven't even played against at all that have just impressed you?
Devontae Graham impressed me. Just to see his ascend to where he is. I mean, he came from. I didn't think he would be in the league, to be honest, when he was at Kansas. And to see where he is right now, he's developing into a really good player, a really nice player. Zach LaVine, I think he has superstar potential. Along with Kristaps Porzingis, from watching him in the bubble, it was. When he was healthy, it was incredible. The guy that could shoot the ball so quick and with such accuracy and move that way, and he plays with toughness. And a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't say that, but I see that he plays with some toughness, and he wants to play a little bit stronger and harder. So those 3 guys, dudes I've been following throughout the year, and really been trying to watch the progression, because they're gonna be some forces going forward.
And if you guys are still here towards this video, thank you guys for watching today's video. And I just want to talk about what he was saying on these podcasts real quick. For I'd say one of the best small forwards of all time to be that high on the Chicago Bulls' future, and I'd say our young core, is just great to hear. I'd feel like the past few years the Bulls have been kind of a laughingstock of the NBA, which has just been unacceptable. But to hear a player like Kevin Durant come out there to the media pretty much and say the Bulls have a good future, he's very high on Coby White, that surprised me. Coby has been struggling this year. Who knows if he's a point guard, shooting guard, or maybe even a 6-man. I'm probably going to make a future video on that, like I've said before. But without a doubt, that hyped you up as a Bulls fan. It makes you feel better about the Coby White draft pick and, of course, the Vooch trade, because I did see some Bulls fans disappointed about that trade and saying maybe that we lost that trade. Wendell has been playing pretty well in Orlando, so I'm happy for the kid, but Wendell ain't no Vooch. He ain't no all-star, so I'm happy with that trade without a doubt. But either way, you just love to hear the media and I'd say players around the league finally respecting the Chicago Bulls, and you could see the Bulls trending upwards and finally getting back on the map. I'd say one of the best small forwards in Kevin Durant to say this about the Chicago Bulls. Imagine what I just say solid free agents and veterans or rookies are saying about the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls are finally trending upwards, like I've said many times, but it just feels good, man. The Bulls haven't been this, I'd say, good or I'd say solid in a minute, honestly. And if the Bulls get a 3rd star, they're going to be deadly. If they get Lonzo or someone in this upcoming offseason class, they're going to be a solid piece in the playoffs next year. And I found it really interesting that Kevin Durant called Zach LaVine becoming a superstar back in September. That was really before his game blossomed. He blew up, I'd say, this season and became an all-star. Hey, I'd take Kevin Durant to the Bulls. I mean, he's under contract for 2 to 3 years, but yeah, I'm joking, guys. There ain't no way Kevin Durant's coming here. But it's still great to hear from, I'd say, one of the best star players in the league to talk about the Bulls so highly and just be proud of the Bulls' future and high on Coby White. I truly hope Kevin's right about Coby White. He could be the starting point guard, but I just don't see it. But you never know. He's only 21, learning the hardest position to learn in the NBA. He's still got time. The Bulls are obviously giving him some more time. They could have traded him at the trade deadline like Wendell if they didn't believe in him. So I'm happy we didn't trade Coby and we're keeping him. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's update video. I talked about a lot of topics, so definitely leave a like on today's video. Leave some comments and questions below today's video as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.